Hello and welcome to my first edition of Kevin Thompson's News. It's kind of a... I am not a Democrat or a Republican, so I just go with what I think's right now at the moment in my life, and I would probably say I lean more to the right than to the left, but yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I am 19 years old. I am from a small town called Mount Carmel in Tennessee. Um, there's really not much about me. I mean, I'm really into politics, which I would assume that you would think so, since I am starting a news site. Um, let's see. That's pretty much it about me, but let's see what we got in the news. First, Roxana Meyer, you may have heard the name on the news, on some of the cable networks. She was at Representative Jackson Lee's town hall meeting in Texas, and she was the woman that claimed to be a doctor. And she said, "Oh, I see no problems. I don't see why everyone's getting so upset about this healthcare bill." But it turns out she was actually part of Barack Obama's. She helped out with his campaign, and you know, they're calling the movement that the Republicans are doing a AstroTurf movement, which is kind of ridiculous. Because I mean, Republicans can't organize very well, honestly. But these are actual, genuine people coming out, and for having the administration to have someone come out and lie that they are a doctor. I mean, she came up with the excuse, well, I have two friends that are doctors, and I figured I would just tell you that I was a doctor, which is kind of stupid. Why didn't she just say, oh, I have two friends that are doctors? But, I mean, and this is the same press conference, or this not press conference, the same town hall where the woman with cancer stood up and was talking to Jackson Lee about asking her a reform bill, and she just politely picks up the phone and starts talking, like the lady's not even there. But when this fake doctor comes up, she comes over and gives her a hug like she's known him for years. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm done ranting about that. Let's see. What else? See, Major Garrett had a confrontation with Robert Gibbs, the White House press secretary. Apparently people have been receiving these emails from the White House that they didn't sign up for. And, how is the White House getting the email addresses? Is the White House lobbying? White House can't lobby. That's against the law. It's the White House. I mean, sure they can't go out and advertise what you should do or how you should think. I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. But Major Garrett asked, how did these people who didn't sign up, quote, for anything related to this White House, to Senator Obama as a candidate, or to Obama as anything, unquote, receive these emails from the White House? And Robert Gibbs went around in circles. I mean, he was like, well, why don't you just give me the names of the people? Why don't, which is, okay, you want the names of the people, what are you going to do? You could turn around and put them on some list and say, oh yeah, they were right here, you see? We got them. No, that's ridiculous. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, this whole healthcare reform bill, see, Sarah Palin on Facebook, which Sarah Palin is not stupid. She's not what everyone thinks she is. I was actually watching Fox News the other day, and there was this, I forgot his name. This guy was on there. He was He was complaining about how people are bashing Obama and bashing the Obama administration, and then he turns around and starts bashing Sarah Palin, saying that she'll be dating P Diddy or Snoop Dogg or something. I forgot. Some rapper of sorts. But I mean, they're what are the people at the town halls doing? They're out there. They're not against Barack Obama per se. They're against this healthcare reform. Which, I mean, we don't need the healthcare reform right now. Honestly, in my opinion, there's much more that we could be doing than. How are we gonna pay for it? I mean, are we just gonna? Is Obama gonna say, "Oh, let's just throw some more money in the deficit. You know, this'll fix itself. We could burn the country down for the insurance money." Do you think we could disguise ourselves as Canada? You think they'd know? I'm not. I mean, it's just. It's. And there's a lot of valid questions. These death panels that Sarah Palin brought up. I don't think there would be death panels, but I think there would be rationing of healthcare, which we don't need because, I mean, honestly, if someone that was 35 fell and broke their hip, say, with the government-run healthcare, they would be more apt to be able to get it fixed than someone that was 85 that only had a few years left to live, anyways. And I mean, anyways, let's see, what else do we got? Oh, this is nice. I found this on Infowars.com. It says, 5 private security guards have climbed to the top of the Colosseum in Rome to protest planned layoffs at their company. Ambulances and a fire brigade crane arrived at the scene as police cordoned off the area. The protesters unfurled a banner that read, "No job insecurity," and received a megaphone and supplies attached to a rope by their colleagues. I like these people. The 5 threatened to jump if... I don't like that. The 5 threatened to jump if authorities tried to force them down and demanded to meet a government representative. Below the ancient arena, some 50 other security guards backed the protest with cheers. Their company was recently privatized amid financial difficulties, prompting the layoffs. And Rome's local government office said the group would be offered a meeting on Monday. I guess protest does work. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Oh, here's one. A 13-year-old boy could get 21 years in a U.S. prison. Well, I guess it would be more of a child jail until they turn 21. But, it says he's the youngest person to be accused of robbing a bank that many in this Midwestern U.S. town can remember. Where did I get this? And now he could end up spending a good chunk of his life behind bars. A judge in the juvenile court, noting the premeditation and the extremely aggressive manner in which Denote Moore, age 13, pointed an unloaded gun at several bank tellers last month, and ordered his case to be moved to an adult court. Let's see. I mean, that's kind of... What kind of world do we live in where a 13-year-old gets the impression, hey, I'm gonna go rob a bank? Yeah, that's... What a smart kid. I don't mean to be looking down upon anybody, but I mean, people need to step up and start raising their kids a little better.